Let me get things situated over on YouTube and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. I really should look at myself in the mirror before I go live. I did not do that. Let's see. Let me get this situated over here. Whoops. There we go. Nikki Moss. Hi, Jerry. I had to run over to Wendy's during your sale today because I had to get another Frosty Fright. And I got this one and I got another peg leg guy, Captain Frost. But I did an Instagram reel, but I got the glowy one. Look at me. They're at Wendy's. This is the kind of Happy Meal tool, or not, I know they're not Happy Meals. Whatever they're called at Wendy's, kids meals. But they're so cute. There's 6 of them and I want them all. I did get 2. I got another pirate. Got another pirate guy. Hi, Susan. All right, let me get going on. I think Instagram's going to work today. So that is good. How you guys doing? I feel like I'm bouncing you around. Y'all having a good day? I edited a video, so I did put up a video. YouTube always tells me that I should, YouTube is it needs to make up its mind sometimes. Sometimes it tells me, historically, when most people would watch your videos, when the best time to put your video up is. And it always tells me it's between 9 and 11 a.m. or between 9 and 11 p.m. Hi, Quail. Hi, A to Z Junk Teaks. So I've tried it both ways, and it doesn't make any sense either way. So I'm just going to put it up when I do. I guess that's when we lay down in bed to watch. I don't think that people tell me that they watch my videos right before they go to bed, and I'm like, how is that soothing? Hi, Marina. Hi, Diane. I don't think that I'm soothing. I think that I am not the opposite. I'm the opposite of soothing. Hi, Bam Bids. I'm excited to see your sales. My gosh, it's my job this week, my duty to write down or to do the announcements for the live sale schedules, and it's my duty this week. And I like it when I do that, it is my duty, because then I'm like, oh, yay, oh, yay, oh, yay. Ronnie D. Ronnie, have you gone to Wendy's yet to get your Frosty Frights? Has anybody else? You get a little bitty Coke, and this is okay because it's little bitty. You don't have a Wendy's? Seriously? Does California not have a Wendy's? Is it called something else? I know that we have Hardee's, but you guys have Carl Jr. Is there no Wendy's out west? Surely there is. Is there a Wendy's out west? There is a Wendy's in SoCal. You live in a county that doesn't have a Wendy's? Well, Ronnie, I drove by Wendy's and the highway. Did you see how cute they are? I only have these 3 different ones. I need the other 3. Captain Pegleg. They're supposed to look like little Frosties. I can't remember what his name is, but he looks like a melty one. And this is the one that I got today, who is normally orange, but this is the variant. The variants glow under black light. I really want that. Apparently they did these last year. Why didn't anybody tell me? I was so bent out of shape trying to get the boo buckets from McDonald's, which are crap. These are so much better. Oops. Well, that's my little plug for Wendy's, I guess. So let me know if you're going to get them. So I just got the news. My dad may be getting his lunch. Oh my gosh, Gray Fern. That is amazing. Yay. Oh my gosh. That is incredible. I know that this is just absolutely answered prayers. Oh my gosh. No, I need to see that. Did she put out a video? I love her. Honestly, if you don't, okay, I'm gonna give another, I'm gonna give a plug to 2 YouTube channels. Jacob the Carpetbagger. Mark and I watch him every night. And Jenny Penny is his girlfriend, and I love them. I would love to just to hang out with them one day. I think that would be hilarious. I would love that. They just seem like people that you could just hang out with. They're so fun. I tend to not, sorry, I know that he's not watching this, but Jacob, I don't watch the haunted house ones because I have an anxiety attack. So I don't watch the fright ones, but I watch all the other ones. I just don't like, I don't like fake haunted houses. I like real ones. Oh, Ronnie, I didn't realize that you were a retired lung transport nurse. Oh my gosh. It's a small world sometimes, you know? It really, really is. Well, that's really exciting, Grayfern. I know that's wonderful news. All the time I thought, no, it's not that. It's a different Jenny Penny. Both very nice, but it's a different one too. Well, today's sale, I have a couple things I'm going to add on the fly that I just got today. Now, I tried a Victorian sale. I got a lot of things here, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Some of the things are what remind me of Victorian. Some of them are actually antiques. Some of them are just like, they will go with that kind of a deal. Listen, I think that as far as the Victorian, Delane is the only person that has decided to do one too. So thank you, Delane. I try to come up with these ideas and then nobody else really wants to do them. And Victorian stuff is not my thing. So I'm doing this because I'm wanting y'all to do some things too. And it just isn't, it's not going that way. So I don't know. I'm definitely not going to be doing one next week. I may end up doing something similar once a month. I just don't have a lot of Victorian things. So if I can find them, I will put them and I'll do like a sale once a month, but we'll see how it goes. So 2 of the things I'm going to add in on the fly. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Also, if you are watching, I will go grab something to give something away. If you're watching on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, you're not going to be able to bid on anything. So if you want to bid on items, please come over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com and become a member. It's completely free. We're going to do, we like to do a lot of hangouts, and I think we're talking a little bit about doing like some late night hangouts. Like I almost went live last night. I could not fall asleep. I was supposed to have been editing that video. That didn't happen. And I ended up doing other things. And I almost went live because I couldn't sleep. I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning, but I didn't. But maybe we will. And then we'll just have a hangout. So if there's any other night owls, maybe we can have a little hangout. Friday night is, I did make 5,000 thumbnails. That was my creative outlet, Karen. So if you are a Vamp seller, I made all of the Tuesday party days. I made all of those thumbnails for the whole month of October. So remember, yesterday started the first week of, you do a live sale every week for the month of October. Then during the month of November, you will get, your commissions will be cut in half. So you will just get charged 5% commission on all of your sales, on any lives that you do. I hope that you continue to have a live sale once a week. There might be other benefits later on if you do that. But that's how you grow your audience, is to stay consistent, pick a day, stick with it, and consistently do it. And it does work. No, it's just to go live. You don't have to sell anything. You could just go live and have a hangout. You can go live and show things in your Buy It Now. You can do a haul. You can show your displays. Obviously, you want to load up your Buy It Now so people can have the opportunity to purchase something from you. But the main point is for you to grow your audience and to have more live activity on Vamp. That is going to be the key to get more activity going on the site, is if people are active on the site. And the way that you do that is by going live. I'm just going to say there may become a point in time on Vamp that is a requirement. So I'm just it may end up being that in a point in time that you have to have at least one live sale a month, which is not too much to ask in order to remain active on Vamp. Because if you list it and forget it, other people are going to forget it too. So you got to be active. Yes, and I think that Thrifting Genie is the more that you do it, the more that you go live, the more that you get practice at it, the more confident you'll get, and the more people that will want to come and attend. Everybody likes different personalities. I can be all over the place. I am well aware. There are some people that just have a very soothing, voice, and but it does get easier every time, and you'll start to recognize people in the chat, and they do make you feel a little bit less nervous if you see familiar faces. Does that make sense? So some people are very shy, though. That is true, and I understand that. But I think that if you don't challenge yourself, you're not going to grow. So if you're not challenging yourself to at least go live with a buddy, go live with somebody to build up your confidence, it is such a wonderful thing for you to grow and build up your self-confidence that way. Yeah, you do have, that is the thing. And maybe I should say this, but we've talked about this before, that District is the mothership. So I own a marketplace on the District platform. There are many other I don't even know. The only marketplace that I pay any attention to is Vamp. I don't go to the homepage. I don't pay any attention to any of that. The only one I focus on is Vamp. That's the only one I care about knowing. That's the only one. So there are multiple different marketplaces under the mothership of District. There are different kinds, like we are just vintage and antique. So everything that is sold on Vamp has to be at least 25 years old. And there are different guidelines that we have our sellers follow in order for them to remain active. I am getting ready I haven't had time to do it this week. I will be going through seller accounts, and I will be deactivating seller accounts who do not meet at least 10 items, unless they've contacted me and filled me in on what was going on. Then the seller accounts will be deactivated. So if you don't have your 10 listings up and it's been over a month that you've been a seller on Vamp, this isn't the place for you. Because we really want you to be active and engaged and grow and have fun with it. So listing it and forgetting it, at least on Vamp, is not the way to make a sale. I do all the approvals. So I will say that when you fill out an application, I want it to be complete. I want to know if you are just getting started. I want to see if you provide me some links. If you have a profile picture and it's not just the generated one that District has given to you, I don't want you to just say vintage and antiques, because I deny those. So just tell me a little bit about you. Tell me where you're at in your reselling journey. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty much it. But we do onboarding once a month. If you are if you're wanting to sell live, you'll need to go through the District onboarding. That is separate from Vamp. It just gives you the kind of the logistics of how to go about it technically, but you still have to attend a Vamp meeting, and we do them once a month. And I don't approve any accounts because I want to make it very clear what the guidelines are for selling on Vamp. Willie, I hear Vamp CEO takes bribes. I do not. Not unless you got some of those frosty frights that I don't have. I might take that as a bribe. So if you're thinking about becoming a seller, it's a great time to get in. We're just beginning fourth quarter. So hopefully, sales will be picking up. We want to encourage people to buy vintage and antiques for gifts. And fourth quarter is definitely a great time for you to get in on your reselling business as in addition to. You might be selling on other platforms and other marketplaces, which is totally fine. It just might be your in addition to. I did not start Vamp to make money off of the sellers. In fact, I delete commissions a lot. I wanted to have a place where it was easier for me, and so that's what I wanted to create, and it's great. I don't ever have to send out invoices, so it's great, and it's only going to get better. There are things in the works that's only going to get better. So if you've been an active and engaged seller on Vamp, I appreciate you so much. And my admin team, I will cry. Honestly, because they're awesome. They do this. They obviously do not get charged the commissions for the help that they do. And I have tried to pay them many times, and they won't allow me. They never know what's going to come their way though sometimes. That's all I have to say. You never know. But they're wonderful and so helpful and are really just a beacon of light in this community. So everybody, million cheers for the admin team. I know, it's the best. They're the best. Best. Well, that's all right. But they're the best. They really are. They have the same vision that I do for the marketplace. And when I am like, they talk me off my ledge when I'm like, well, I don't even want, but I'm like, I'm taking everybody's commissions away. Well, you can't do that, but I don't like it. I like you to make all your money on your own merits. and that's it. It gives me the ickies. It really does. And let's be honest, I'm not making that much anyway. I'm not making that much in commissions anyway. Because you know what I do? I buy everything. I spend every bit of commission that I make, I put back into the marketplace. Yeah, commissions are fees. All right. Ariana. You guys raise your hand if you'd like to if you'd like to see Ariana to come on and have a little bit of a Victorian sale. You could do one with me because I don't know about any of this stuff, Ariana. I don't. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. But also, as always, if you have any questions during the sale about anything, or if you want to see something again, then put it in all caps. It helps me see it a little bit better. And if the items that don't sell today, then I will put them in the buy it now. So they will be available later on. So if you're watching this on YouTube later on, you're like, I'm at work. I can't do it right now. But maybe you can watch, but not, they'll be in the buy it now later on if something doesn't sell. Yeah, that's right. Little Willie Wayne. Ariana, did you know that that's Willie's middle name? Wayne. Willie Wayne. You need to change your name to Willie Wayne in the house. Or we can, like Wayne's World hats, but we could do Willie's World. Party time. Excellent. Willie, have you seen that movie? Have you seen, what's it called? Shoot. Wayne's World. Yeah, the Withering Woman's on here. Have you seen it? We all are going to slap him silly if he has not seen Wayne's World. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. I've seen it circle. Well, yeah, I mean, I haven't. I'm typically, unless it's a James Dean movie, Urban Cowboy, Coal Miner's Daughter, or Sweet Dreams, I'm a one-time watching a movie, or Sunset Boulevard. I'm a one-time watching a movie, or Fried Green Tomatoes, or Steel Magnolias. Those are the only exceptions. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Auctions. All right, so I'm just going to go in order. This, and I did display it on, you don't get this, but you can display it on a plate rack if you don't want to hang it, but you could because it's got the hanger on it. So this is a really, really cool. I did not take it out of the frame, so I don't know what's behind it, but you can kind of see on the picture. It is from 1915, and it's the San Francisco Now, Ronnie, do you know of this place? Hi, Catherine. No judgment for repeat watching, but there's just like Wayne's World. I'm good with one time. There's some Christmas movies I watch over and over and over again. Okay. Antique 1915 San Francisco Panama Pacific Expo souvenir card. This is the Tower of Jewels. Not like the family jewels, but the Tower of Jewels. And I meant to look up what the Tower of Jewels was, but I did not. So this little souvenir card, you can see it's got the mica glitter all around it. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know. Is it still there? I mean, it's in San Francisco, so probably not. Probably not. It's lovely. And then we've got these. What are those? Those aren't lilacs, are they? So it is like it's an actual colorized picture of it, but like look at the archway and all that tile work. So I wonder if this is still there, but you're going to get the frame too. So take a look at the frame. It does have the glass. Oh, everyone was like, the Withering Woman's here? And I'm like, Ariana, I don't know about any of this stuff. Some of it is not Victorian. It's just what Misty is saying is Victorian, you know. All right. It is a nice frame, Ruby. I agree. So the measurements on this, it is... the front of the card features a vibrant color illustration of the iconic Tower of Jewels, the magnificent centerpiece in the 1915 World's Fair. The intricate details of this, okay, here we go, Ronnie, of this temporary structure adorned with thousands of cut glass jewels are clearly visible. The PPIE was held to celebrate the completion of the Panama Canal and to mark San Francisco's incredible recovery from the 1906 earthquake. The Tower of Jewels was a temporary building that was demolished after the fair, making this souvenir a unique piece of historical ephemera. It does not say that on the back of the thing. So it's in really good condition. It's been protected by this frame. Did I not put a measurement? Yeah, 3.5. So it's 3.5 inches wide, 5.5. That is taller than 5.5 inches. That's 12. Okay. Forget what the thing says. I'm going to, Ronnie. I'm going to run it right now. Well, it's 12 inches long and 7 inches wide. And now it's running. But I love that they put that mica glitter all up in there. Wouldn't that be fantastic to see? And I bet like up in here where all that tile work done, that was all like cut glass. Why would they tear this down? Why would they tear this down? I don't understand why that would be. Y'all gonna make me lose my jewels up in here, up in here. Thank you, Ronnie D. So do you think it was, Christine, do you think it was built like a movie set? Hi, Miss Julianne. I wonder if it was built like a, like a movie set kind of a thing. All right. Now, I just added these yesterday. I don't know if Brooke's here. Listen, I got these. Well, actually, Dad got these. And then I watched Brooke's, which is Old News Antiques. I watched her first live where she did a haul, like she did oh, there you are, Brooke. You did you showed your house and you had a little collection of children's shoes. And I saw these over, Dad had got them. I'm like, I want a child's collection of antique shoes. And then I thought, Misty, you do not need a collection of children's shoes. I took them home even. So I'm not. I'm going to sell them. Maybe I'm going to sell them today. I may not, but look at them. These are little black leather baby toddler shoes with the original laces. And they are like tied together by the strings. I don't know that those are the original strings necessarily, but they are old. They are old. I'm going to take the paper out because I did shove them with paper. But you can see there. And I'm assuming that shoes were like at that time that they were handmade by a cobbler. Hi, Emmeline. See the wear on them? This one is really cool because the leather is really, really weared on that side. Or worn, not weared. It's really weared on that side. And I'm like, is that the inside? Hang on. Yeah, that was the inside of the heel. So it's like she probably took her shoes off. I don't know. Or I think these are little girl shoes. There isn't a maker, but they are leather. They're brown leather on the under layer, and then black leather, like probably some sort of a soft leather. I'm going to stub this paper back in here to give them shape. But they are worn, but I like that about them. So I don't know what size they are or anything, but I think that they're precious. So I'm going to start them at $16 for 30 seconds if there's any interest in them. But if you'd seen Brooks live, she has a shelf filled with these little children's shoes. And it looks so cute. Yes, Emmeline loves you too. Oh, Brooke, thank you. You got some really good ones from Washboard Antiques. Ooh. And the little leather shoes are going to Brooke. Another pair for your collection, Brooke. One more pair. Thank you so much. I just packed up your box and I put your... Oh, my baby! I'm getting another baby. Brooke found me another baby. Oh, thank you, Ronnie, for buying those candles. I was worried that they weren't going to sell because I thought that they were so cute. So cute. All right, I also have these. Now, these were not bought at the same place as the baby shoes, but these are wooden shoe lasts. Now, I kept looking them up and they kept saying that they were lasts. What does that mean? I didn't Google what it meant. These are wooden shoe molds. The cobbler would have made your shoes using these molds. They had different sizes on them. The funny thing is this looks like it says a size 1. And this one says it's a 1.5. So there's 2 different sizes. Just, I think, ever so slightly. Yeah, this one's just a little bit bigger. But you can see the wear on them. And they use them to make shoes with these. Do you really? I'm going to have to do that because I'm always interested in watching. Like Rachel had talked about a YouTuber that she watches. And all he does is like table settings. So I subscribe to him. So Ronnie, you subscribe to Jacob the Carpetbagger. And I'll subscribe. Do you remember what his channel is or their channel is? You have to let us know so we can subscribe. All right, I'm going to start these at $16 for 30 seconds if there's any interest in that. I'll have to look because I subscribed to it. Let me see if it's showing up in my subscribe area. View your channel. I don't know. Oh, subscriptions. Let's see if it shows up. It was like Mr. Ed. Hold, please. Do you watch The Peach Lady? Man, what was it? It was... Maybe if I started typing in. Mr. Stephen Moore. Mr. Stephen Moore. He only has 4.39 thousand subscribers. And like he's at like one of his videos is what's the history of chocolate before it became the chocolate bar? Real or repro? Staffordshire figure. So I guess he does more than table settings. So hi Laura. So Mr. Stephen Moore. He's a natural storyteller with a fine-tuned sense of humor. So he sounds like our kind of guy. All right, the cobbler lasts will be in the bite now. All right. Oh wait, Ronnie. I'll have to copy and paste that link, Ronnie. Copy, paste. It is Nicole Rudolph. All right, I'm subscribing. I think I'm going to go live in a little bit. Oh, yay, do. Da. Okay, Ronnie, I subscribed to Nicole Rudolph. She's got a 281,000 subscribers. I'll have to watch some shoemaking videos, Ronnie. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. All right, this is a vase. It is an Imperial vase. It's very Imperial. Clear pressed glass, ribbed for everyone's pleasure, and it's 9.5 inches tall. It doesn't have any flaws on it. There's the bottom. It's just your classic ribbed clear glass vase. Look at that, Ronnie. It's ribbed. It's ribbed. But it's nice. There's no flaws on it. It goes with everything. You can put it out any time of year. It's going to match everything. You can put this with your Victorian pieces. You can definitely put it with your mid-century pieces. It basically goes with anything. So there's no chips or cracks. It's not sick. It doesn't have any fading to it. It's in great shape. Oh, you know what? It may, because I haven't checked my things. No. Is anything else? One thing I need to do is get a better flashlight. I don't think anything I have glows. Nothing. I forgot I had that. Here, let's do this. Nothing glows. Thanks, Ronnie. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay. The rib glass. I'm going to start at $18 for 30 seconds. It is ribbed for design. And it's just great. And if you've got your carnival glass vases with it, even your amber or your blue, it goes with everything. Everything. Clear glass goes with anything. Did you know that? All right. It will be in the buy it now for later. I got a lot of things. I got a lot of things. I have been taking a lot of pictures and making a lot of listings, but I've been getting them ready for future live sales, you know? Oh, you want to do a 30-second dance party, Willie? Will you do it with us? Ronnie, are you ready? I don't. Do I? I don't, Ronnie, but I have a cat made out of seeds. I got that. Does anybody want to? Laura, you want to come on here with me real quick for a 30-second dance party? Okay, I will look. I do have a foil art piece. Ronnie, you're just going to have to send me an email of things that you're looking for, because odds are I might have it. Hey, Ham Community Outreach. Okay, are you ready, Laura? Laura, I'm serious. Do you want to come on here with me to do a 30-second dance party? Any primitive Halloween? Well, Okay. Quail, if you go into the Monday, no, you don't have to exit. If you go into my Monday night, the Kitsch Fix sale, I have that catalog loaded. If there's anything that you're seeing over there, because I do have some Halloween things is what I was trying to say. All right, Laura. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to invite Laura on so we can have a 30-second dance party. And let's see if the side-by-side is... Oh, she always goes away. No, it's for next Monday night. I worked ahead. I got things ready in advance for this coming Monday night. All right, let's see. You're supposed to be able to... It's not working for me still.
Oh, we're supposed to be able to be side by side?
See if it'll work. Are you on your iPhone?
No, I'm on my phone, yeah.
So see if you tap on it twice.
Okay. It's not doing it.
What if you hold it down? Some people are seeing us side by side and some people aren't.
Oh, yeah, I'm not seeing us side by side. Wait a minute.
I'm not either.
It gave me some sort. It started to try to give me a message.
It's not for sellers. I need to really find out.
40-second dance party.
I got to turn it off. We have to start again.
I've missed out on the dance party thing.
Okay, are you ready?
I guess so.
Okay, it's only 30 seconds.
Okay.
40-second dance party.
It's really loud. Are you guys dancing? 30 seconds is a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time. Are we still going?
We're still going.
All right.
That was a long time.
That's just what I needed.
All I want to know, Ronnie, do you want to touch my monkey? Doesn't that remind you of this old 90s Saturday Night Live? Mike Myers?
Yes.
Do you want to touch my monkey? No monkey touching. Anyway, well,
you know what? That is so easy. I don't know why we don't do stuff like that all the time. That's easy to just pop on like that with somebody else.
That's what we're going to try to do on Friday nights. Or not Friday nights. Like on a sleepless night. Like I had last night. I should have done it last night. But the thing of it is, I have to be very careful. No, I have to be very quiet because then Mark will wake up and he'll be like, I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and you're being too loud.
I'm about to make not only Sunday nights, I'm about to make every night at 10:30 a thing, I think.
I think it's fun. So listen, I'll pop in. I think it would be fun to just hi everybody, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just drinking this. And it doesn't even have to be a seller. You could have a community member pop in live too.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. That's cool.
Yeah. We can all be in our jammies and just hang out.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. So, all right, Laura, thank you so much for popping on.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye. See? Yeah, Mark is a trooper. He really, really is. We were trying to decide last night. See, we have season passes to Universal Studios in Florida, and they expire at the end of the year. So we were like, can we go to Disney, or not to Disney, to Universal one more time? So we're trying to figure it out. Do we want to drive? Do we want to fly? Over veterans. Mark works for the federal government, but he's still, he's apparently he thinks that they'll be fine. But during Veterans Day, he has that day off. So he's not furloughed yet. He was furloughed the last time for a little bit, but he works for the Department of Defense, not the Department of War, the Department of Defense. Okay, let's get back to the sale. Let's get back to the sale. I got, what I have? Oh, this. I grabbed this Imperial marigold, which honestly, I used to just not like marigold. I just didn't. It was not, I didn't like it. I'm very, very much, oh, good, Gray Fern. Good, good, good. I'm very much a seasonal type of person. So during the summer, the bright summertime and in the spring, I'm like, I don't want, oh, I'm really bad. I've been really bad about checking my emails, Becca. I promise I will. I got to get, that's what I'm going to play catch up with tomorrow. I think like if I see marigold, I'm like, yeah, ew, no, I don't want that. But like right now, it's like, oh, I like you, marigold. You're beautiful because you're fall and you're autumn, you know, and you're not, you know, in the spring, I'm like, I want yellow and I don't want amber and browns, but now we want it. Anyway, I love this. This is the beaded bullseye. It's beautiful. It is really, really pretty. And if you look at like the different patterns on them, that's why it's really good to use those resource books, because it could take you a lot less time to look up patterns in a resource book than it can on the internet sometimes, really, really and truthfully. So it's in excellent condition. It does not glow. This is a piece of antique Imperial glass. I think that this one is from, well, it's 12 inches tall. Probably around the turn of the century or so. So I'm going to go ahead and start this one. I'm going to start it at $24 for 30 seconds. It is the bead and bullseye pattern. And it's got like this kind of, well, we got some ribbing here. And we've got what almost looks like little air pockets. The way that it was molded, that's the way it kind of looks like. It was like in like an air pocket. And then down along here, we've also got the beading. I know, we can ask LaDonna too. LaDonna, like, she can remember patterns. I cannot retain that kind of memory in my brain. It just doesn't stay. All right, also going to be available in the buy it now for later on. Okay, I love this. And I love Ironstone. I am not a primitive girl. It's just not my thing. It just really isn't. But I do respect primitive pieces, and they're specifically Ironstone. Ironstone, the antique pottery Ironstone. I like pieces that you can see the crazing from the water, like it being like if it was a milk pitcher or a water pitcher, you can see that it was used time and time again. But we've got the crazing just from the water being in it, and I like that wear because I like the story of that. Willie does not like primitives, I know, but I like Ironstone. So I've got this little mini Ironstone covered dish or tureen. It is marked Rena on the bottom. Now the bowl, the tureen, the little mini casserole itself has this beautiful transferware on it, and there's no damage to it at all. It's in perfect condition. There is a little bit of crazing, but that's the only deal with it. The lid, however, has some boobers on it. We also have the transfer on the top. The lid has more crazing on it than the little dish itself, but we do have a boober right there, and also right there. The thing of it is, the chips and stuff on this Ironstone, in my opinion, I think just adds to it. It adds to the character. I like that is there. I like that the crazing is there. So this is, you know, I wouldn't use this for food anymore, but you could definitely put your pills in here. You know what I mean? You could definitely put some things in here, little trinkets, your jewelry. I just think that it's nice. So I'm going to start this at $12. The measurements on it are, this is like late 1880s, early 1900s. Why did I not put a thing? Well, I didn't put the size in here, but it's this big. It's that big. I love it. I had seen, and I actually bought one. Someone they made their own candles and they melted the wax and put it in this pottery. And then when they're not using it, they put the lid on it. And it's just, I think I would love to know how to make a candle. I know you have to be really specific in the vessel that you're putting the candle stuff in, but wouldn't that be a great thing? Like if we're going to the thrift stores, we're finding all these things. I think a candle would be great in this pottery, but I love it. But I do not need to take up candle making as a hobby. There isn't any time for that. Now I'm thinking of, you could make it into a candle, right? Now I'm thinking of, I'll be your candle on the water. Who knows what that song is from? La da 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 da. From one of the best movies ever made. Does anybody know? I'll be your candle on the water. That's right. Pete's Dragon. That's one of the best movies ever made. I'm just saying. Okay, this has a pre-bid. These are opera glasses. Do you go to the opera, Val? I always think that I'm like, I could be fancy enough to go to the opera, but I think that I would be like way out of my element if I were ever to go to the opera. I would need to go to probably an English opera. Do they have English operas? Maybe there aren't any. What did I just do? Okay, hang on. I got to get this back to where it was. Okay, so these are opera binoculars, let's say. They are antique Lumiere, fobbed Paris brass and black enamel opera glasses / binoculars. So there is a little bit of enamel around here where this is black. These were brass, and you can see that they are very, very tarnished. But I love that look about them. They are branded with the Lumiere, and it says France. Does it say France or does it say Paris? Paris. Yeah, you need a little stick. Aren't you supposed to have a stick on your opera glasses? Oh, look at that. Look at those people in the front row. He is touching her leg. Oh my, look at them. She wore that shawl last week. I keep taking this enamel part off. So I'm wanting to say, do these fold? Hang on, I'm doing an experiment. They might have been men's without the handle. Maybe so. I love the wear on them. Anyway, the glass binocular part here. Can you see? Wait, where's the hole at? Look, you can see Brenda's beaver. Wait, where did it go? Where's the hole? Hang on, guys. I'm trying to make you see Brenda's beaver. Oh, that's my eyeball. Okay. Enough of that. All right. Well, I was shining on Brenda's beaver needs a barber book. All right, let's go ahead and run these. Emmeline is in at $20. $20 will make someone holler when they're spying on their neighbors with these binoculars. Oh, look at you. Brenda's beavers hanging out of her opera dress. What else was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh, I know what it was. Monday, I don't know what time yet. I don't know if Emmeline is here right now. Oh, no, I will be watching. I'm going to do my best. I've lost footage for a video. Autumn's End is winning. Thank you, Autumn's End. I've lost footage for a video, and I've got to find it. And it's making me Mad. Have you ever lost footage, Laura? And you're like, where is this? I made the mistake of filming a vlog and a haul for my Misty channel and for my Amy channel on the same day. So I have the same shirt on. And I know that I've got to find it. It's me opening up those little Halloween Cupies. So I'll have to see if I can find it. I was going to edit that today and that didn't happen. All right, this is not Victorian, but you know what? It's Victorian-esque in my brain. So that's why I brought it. This is a little miniature frame with a poem on it. And I think I put the poem in the thing because it's hard to read. Well, let me show it to you. Here it is. Has a gold metal frame. It does have glass. That is what the picture looks like. It's like a lady and her sheep. And it's got these fancy dancy words. And it says, and I don't understand it. To women, source of every cure and every comfort man endures. You bring relief as well as grief. What one has caused, another cures. It's 6.5 inches long and 2.5 inches wide. And we do have the little hangers on the back. What does that mean, Karen? Did you understand any of that? To women, yeah, it says curse. To woman, source of every cure. I think it's curse. Look at that. Gosh, you can't even see it. I think it's curse. To woman, source of every curse. So woman, like from Eve. And every comfort man endures. Comfort of the man. You bring relief, as well as grief. What one has caused, another cures. So grief can cure, a curse can cure your grief. I don't understand. All right, I'm going to run this. $12 for 30 seconds. I think that it would be something that you could definitely put like as an part of your accent wall because it's small and unusual. So sometimes if you've got like a little small weird spot, and you're like, something needs to go there. I need something like little and long to go right there in that spot. This could be it. Thank you, Miriam. Women are a blessing and a curse. Or you could put it at your altar. You could. You could do that. It could be a plate. It could be a plate. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you. What do I got next? Oh, I got a jewelry casket. This is a casket for your jewelry. This is it is antique. I think this is probably from the 1920s. It isn't the one that says made in Japan. That's all bright and shiny. This is a jewelry casket. It's number 346 on the bottom. It does have a marking on it. And for the life of me, I could not make it out. I tried. I've taken pictures of it. I looked at it underneath my magnifying glass. And it says something M manufacturing company, but I can't read what the top of it says. But it is this really pretty Art Nouveau piece with the florals on it. The silk on the hinge is still there. The silk on the inside is gone. So it is gone. But I'm going to start this at $16 for 30 seconds. This is 2.5 inches tall, 4.5 inches long, and 2 1/4 inches wide. But the hinge is intact. A lot of times if you find these, a lot of times the pin might be missing on the hinge, which you could totally oh my gosh. Thanks, Ronnie. I will just randomly sing that song during the day, and Mark is like, enough. And I'm like, it's always in there. It's always in my head. It's always in my head. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to even say the words out loud, Ronnie. I'm not. I can't say it. All right. I've got a Victorian blue satin, which I used to always say, and this is still true to this day, I would love to get into a bathtub made of satin glass. Yeah. Could you imagine? Brooke, there's a place in Bloomington that you can go in. It's like, they call it a salt cave. This is dirty on the inside. I will clean it out before I ship it. I just didn't get around to cleaning it. But I just love the feel of this. Could you imagine getting in a bathtub full of satin glass? So this is cased glass and is this beautiful ombre. This is probably either made by Mount Washington or Thomas Webb. Some people have it marked as Fenton. It is not Fenton. That Pontel is entirely way too rough for it to be Fenton. My husband's friend owns Serenus Salt Bath. I want to do that so bad, Brooke. Brooke, say, hey, I know a girl and she will vlog at your bath place if she can float in your salt. I want to go. We should do that. Not in the bathtub though, Ronnie. I could just rub this all. Maybe if you rubbed this, a genie will come out. Do you think what do you think would happen if you rub something and your genie popped out? Would your genie be like, I don't even want to know? I think mine would be like, what do you want? It isn't it? Now I will say that there is, where was it at? Like one spot right here that I need to really clean this. I'm so sorry. I meant to clean it and I didn't. But one little spot right there that satin is just a little, it didn't stick to the glass right there. It's just great. All right. Oh, wait, two ladies who wouldn't shut up. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to run it. $16 and it's running. There's no chips or flaws on it. This is 4.5 inches tall and 5 inches wide. I went and got a massage one time. This was years ago. And the lady that was giving me my massage would not stop talking to me. And I was like, ma'am, I want to forget I even exist for this little bit of time. Please do not talk to me. I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to forget that I'm even here. I want an out-of-body experience. It is. And you don't want to be rude. Honestly, the first time that I went for a massage, I left my pants on. And, she did my shoulders and, chest and, you had to flip over. And then she was like, she's like, well, honey, you got to take off your pants. And I was like, I do? I didn't know you're supposed to take off your pants. She's like, well, how am I going to get your legs? And I was like, well, I guess that makes sense. So she had to leave the room so I could take off my pants. I haven't gotten a massage in years. Okay, that's going to go in the bite now. Well, give me a little bit of time to clean it up a little bit. Okay. I have these guys. And let's see, I got to make sure I'm getting the right lot. Okay, this is the other one. You're going to get all three of these. They are made by Halby, and they are the little composers. Now, I think that these would be great for Halloween time. See, they're Halby. This is the only one that is marked. But you're going to get, I have 2 lots, and you'll get all 3 of them in a lot. I could see if somebody knew what they were doing, they could make these into like Haunted Mansion busts. That person is not me. But you're going to get all 3. In this lot, you're going to get Schumann. Oh, I think she could too. My name is Schumann. Do you like my haircut? We do. Then we have Lizette. I look a little bit like Andrew Johnson. Or Jackson. Andrew Jackson. Oh, is Andrew Johnson. It's Andrew Johnson. Is that Andrew Johnson? Oh, we got Mozart. About saying Amadeus, Amadeus, but that is Amadeus and not Mozart. Now, Mozart has a little bit of blue on his little fancy tie there. I am Mozart and I have wavy hair. So you're gonna get all three. And they're like a resin plastic. Andrew Johnson. Okay. It's like, is that even a person? All right, I'm gonna start these at $12. Okay. Amadeus. Wait, Amadeus Mozart was his name? I'm completely dumb when it comes to classical music. You said smell, Ronnie, and I had to immediately smell these men. Fancy dancy men. I will say though that the sculpts are pretty cool. What are you trying to say, Ronnie? All right. You smell men all the time. Wolfgang Amadeus. I did not know that. I am an idiot. Well, see, we learn something new every day. I was probably out in the hall. I'm going to go ahead and show these two. I'm just going to start running these because they're different ones, but nobody wanted the other ones, but I feel like I need to run them. So these are Verde. I'm green. No, Verde. He's got a beard. This one is Chopin. He's got a little bit of blue on his bow tie. Oh, Ronnie D wants these, men. And then we got Sikowski. He looks very intense. He kind of looks like General Grant. Ronnie D, what made you want these three instead of the other three? Are you a Chopin fan? You like his music? I think classical music makes me like want to run around in a circle real fast. He just wanted to smell these men. You already unlocked discounted shipping. If you decide that you want the other set, you just let me know. All right. Okay. All right, guys. I have a fancy lady here. You know what this means. Do you know what this means? Well, I have to run them through. I will in a second, though. But you know what this means? What does this mean? Well, this is what it means. I'm disappointed in all of you. You didn't say fire. Thank you. It's one of my favorite smells. It's one of my favorite smells is a burnt match. I'm selling your poopy matches. That's right. And she's going to hold them. She is made in occupied Japan. Talked about that yesterday. She has her striker. I'm curious to see, though, if... No. She's got like... I thought... I'm not going to waste... Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm telling you, Ronnie... Oh, that's one of my favorite smells, too. I will sniff that gasoline all day. Now, Ronnie, these matches, you're going to have to let me know if you win this. Oh, it's going to make a liar. Man. They light so fantastically. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and run them. Starting at $12. You think it smells like vinegar, Becca? I don't. Look at my chest. Do you want a match? You got to look at my chest first. But she's in great shape. She is made in occupied Japan. She looks like she's got Victorian-esque clothing on. So that's why. Oh, you like the smell of vinegar. I kind of do too. It reminds me of Easter or deviled eggs. And I love deviled eggs. Hi, Nettie. All right, Ronnie D. Ronnie, I'm going to go ahead and run these other dudes before I forget, because I will. Restart auction. Oh, gosh darn it. Move to stage. Start auction. I'm running them, Ronnie. I'm running your other guys. Ronnie, are you gonna paint them, or are you just gonna smell them? Are you artistic in that way, Ronnie? Oh, bread is the best smell. Oh my gosh, the smell of Scotch tape. Yes. Oh my gosh. What are some other smells that we like? Well, we talked about we like the smell of paste. Garlic bread. I just diamond paint too. I haven't diamond painted in a while. I do like to do the grid painting, like where you have your dots and then you use your markers and you, I do have that Scotch tape holder. I'm probably going to sell it this year, Brooke. I do have it. I got rid of all the Scotch tape, but I got the holder still. I can't remember what I was going to say now. What was I talking about? Anyway, it'll come back to me later. Muppet stickers. Yes. Oh, I like silly putty too. Oh, no, we're talking about paste. And we like the smell of paste. But and some people ate paste. I didn't eat it. I was just smelling it. And I like the smell of rubber cement. I like the smell of Sharpies. I like the smell of whiteout. Oh, the old perm solution. I like to smell stinky things, but not like bodily stinky things, just like chemically things. All right, this is a aqua blue rhinestone brooch from the 30s, 40s, so not Victorian, but it is, it's my sale. I can add it if I want to. It is really, really cool. There isn't any maker's mark on it. Look at how big that is. You know what? I even I can smell my grandma's house, and her house always kind of, it had a smell that I can't pinpoint. But certain areas would smell like mothballs, but also cooking. I don't know. But here's the back of it. There is the back. So this center jewel is cut glass, and it's like a Windex blue. And then we've got some clear rhinestones on the sides here. A few of them are a little yellowed. Now I haven't cleaned this, but I got a denim shirt on. You can see with a denim shirt, but I think it would look nice in your hair or on a hat. So it is a really, really nice brooch. I'm going to go ahead and start it at $16 for 30 seconds. There is the back of it. It does have the little claw clasp that is secure. But that is a statement. I think that this is the kind of brooch that would look nice on a winter coat. Like if you have a black wool pea coat or even a white one. Could you imagine this one on a white one? A white like wool coat. That would be pretty. Oh, I got it upside down. All right. Again, will be available in the Buy It Now. Well, later. Okay, this is also not Victorian, but she was kind of creepy. And I love her. I really liked her, and I kept her for a little while. I love dolls. Amazon has magnet adapters to make brooches magnets. That's a good idea. Wait, what did Jerry say? Paste is bad for me. First grade pasting an art project, and Rodney Sawyer Jr. threw up. Ooh. Yeah, that's probably bad memories. Look at me, guys. Look at me. She's got her original clothes on. She's got little night-night eyes. Go to sleep, girl. There she goes. She's not haunted. She's got her panties on. The elastic's a little shot in her panties, but they are there. She is a composition doll. You can see her belly has a little bit of wear on it. And one of her little fingers, her little pointer finger, has a little wear on that composition. But her head does move. And she's got these really pretty blue eyes. I absolutely love her little hair. She's got her little wool hair. and it's in these little braids. And she's even got her little original bows. She's got a little piece that hangs down. But I think that she's lovely. She doesn't have any markings on her, but you can see the back. You can see where her composite is a little worn. I know. I think she's cute. She also has on her little shoes and socks, and she can sit. But it's almost like her little arms are too short for her body. But I think that she's so sweet. There's her face. You can see she's got a little bit of composition loss under her eyeball. She's got little T-Rex arms. I don't know. Do you think so? I think that her arms look too short for her body. All right, I'm going to start her at $18. She's full composition. She's running full composition. I did not see a maker on her, and then now I see a maker on her. She might be a Horseman. Yep, she's a Horseman. Horseman doll. Well, that gives me something to know. I swear I did not see her mark. But she's Horseman. Horseman of the Apocalypse. No. I will say that I think it was in yesterday's video we watched of Jacob. He was at a restaurant in Arizona, but I don't know where at in Arizona. But there was a restaurant called, and it was Homemade Pies. But it was this H-O made pies. Homemade pies. I was like, that's brilliant. Do you want a homemade pie? And it had like a pinup girl holding a pie. Like, that is genius. Okay, I just got this today, and I'm going to do it as an addition. It's not a giveaway, Misty. It's an auction. And let's see. Okay. So I don't know why there was a comma in between there, but there is. Oh my gosh, pumpkin pie does sound good. Or a sugar cream pie. Or a sugar cream pie sounds amazing right now. I would really like to have a piece of sugar cream pie. So Reliable Recipes. Look at him. Oh, I want to go to Canada on Thanksgiving. You don't know what sugar cream pie is? Ronnie, I forgot you're not in Indiana. It's an Indiana thing. Oh my gosh, you guys don't know what sugar cream pie is. Okay, for the vintage meetup, I will be making sure that I get, oh my gosh, you guys. We got to get some sugar cream pie. It probably is in the book. Really? It is the best pie. It's sugar cream pie. It's sugar and cream. It's delicious. It's very delicious. Okay, Reliable Recipes. Look at him. He's going to help with this Calumet baking powder. Oh gosh, it's good. It has the texture of a pumpkin pie. Linda knows what sugar cream pie is. She lives in Indiana. Man, and you get a homemade sugar cream pie? That's where it's at. Oh, see, Tennessee. Oh my gosh, it's so good. All right. I think sometimes it was called shoe fly pie. Maybe. Was it called shoe fly pie? Or was that something else? Okay. Yeah, I think it was like shoe fly pie or something like that. I want to say that it's Indiana. Yeah, it's kind of a custardy pie. I want to say that it's like Indiana state pie. Is that a thing? Do states have a state pie? Yeah. That's so good. All right, Reliable Recipes. Now, the condition, it's rough. But the graphics in here, look, that little goober is going to tell us what baking powder is. Well, guys, see? It's this white powder. It's not a food. It's a preparer of food. Many people, though, misleading advertisements have been led to believe that they can eat baking powder. But that is not the case. It's put in the food not to be part of it. To succeed, remember, the use of too much baking powder is a waste. You don't like it, Jerry? My goodness. Okay, but we do have a couple little color recipe things in here for a Lady Baltimore cake. But the little goober is very helpful in his baking tips. I'm going to run this starting at $8 for 30 seconds. Let's see. We've got pie paste. That's it. Apple pie, apple custard pie. Yeah, it's custard pie. It's custard pie. Lemon pie, lemon cream pie, pumpkin pie. A raisin pie sounds good. Ooh, a sauerkraut. I really want to make a recipe out of one of these books. But sometimes they have directions like 1 cup stewed pie plant. What the frick is that? What is a 1 cup stewed pie plant? Does anybody know what that is? 1 tablespoon flour stirred into it, a little salt, bake without top crust. I don't know, but that is really cute. That's really cute. I will take better pictures of that and get that listed in the Buy It Now. All right, the next thing I'm going to add in to the sale is it's this. And I don't know what to call this, but I don't know. That's what we're going to call it. Now, this is very Victorian looking. We've got fringe because the Victorians loved fringe. We've got this velvet tapestry with these beautiful colors. And it's like, so you'd put this underneath. It's like a doily. It's not a pillow. It's a doily. This is the back of it. So you'd lay this on your table, put your lamp on top of it, put your mirror tray on top of it. You could even probably like put it on a shelf like that with the little, I don't know, this would be pretty big for a rug. You'd have to have a really big dollhouse. It is 17 by 17. I think it would be neat if it was laid diagonally on a table. Whoop. So I'm going to start this at $10 for 30 seconds if there's any interest. There are a couple like little darker spots on it there. I guess you'd have to have a big dollhouse. But I don't know. I just thought it's very Victorian. And this fringe here on the bottom is so delicate. And it's brown. Normally when I say brown, I will follow that by if it's brown, put it down. But not this time of year. This is when you're going to get out your browns and your carnivals and all that kind of stuff. All right. I will also take better pictures of this and get it listed in the Buy It Now. So that's what I'm saying. Victorian sales are just not my thing. They're just not my thing. They're just not. Well, this girl is kitschy, but she's in Victorian dress. So she is made by Sunsco. She has her original sticker on the bottom. And she's got this hot pink. Now, she does glow under black light. So she's got her very flocking good poodle. And he's still attached to her cord. She doesn't have any flaws. The only kind of weird thing, the lace on her is very, very starched. So it's heavily starched. And just like this part where her butt is, just needs like tacked down, like maybe just a little dot. I would even might be able to just I could just tuck it underneath her other fold. So I think that the only thing, I don't know if she would have held a parasol or not, or if that is just mainly for her dog. But she's very, very cute. So I'm going to start her at $16 for 30 seconds. Let's see if there's any interest in her. She's kitschy, but she's got Victorian clothes on. So she's 5.5 inches tall. And she was made in the 1950s. Figurine. Original foil. She's got little gold shoes. Her little pink bow. So she would look good with like your month girls or just your other little figurines. And the fact that she still has her poodle and it's still attached to the original cord. Because the cord is like a gold, it's like a gold threaded cord. All right, girl. I do have pictures of her, so we'll put her in the bite now after the sale is over. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. Drought people know this. Good joke, Ronnie. Good joke. All right. These you're going to get as a pair. I can still smell those matches, and they smell wonderful. So these are Bohemian. You're going to get both of them, too. So they are amber glass, and they have been hand-painted with this floral motif, and it's like a moriage. So it's you can feel the texture of the paint. It's raised from the glass. We do have gold trim that goes around the rims of both of them, around the middle, around the fat part here, and a little pinstripe that goes all the way around the bottom there. Now, the bottoms of them are supposed to be a little like sanded glass like that. And they're both in excellent condition. I don't think either one of them have their foil sticker, but here they are together. So I think these would look really, really nice. If you have a mantle, you could definitely, even out your decor or on your mantle, or you could put them in 2 different rooms. These are 6.25 inches tall for them. I'm going to start them at $22 for the pair for 30 seconds. That is all hand painted. And even like the quilting detail in that gold fade is really, really pretty. And the shape of them are almost like a genie bottle. So maybe you could rub these and get your genie if you really wanted to. You could put some like dried grass and stuff in here, but I don't think that they really necessarily need anything on the inside of them. But they are nice. I at one time bought an entire set of bohemian glass. A lot of it though was like greens and reds, and it was so pretty at Christmas time. All right, I got another brooch here. Also not marked. There is a leaf on my table. I don't know where that came from. This is just a clear rhinestone brooch. You know what? I need to get my little clip. I keep forgetting to use it. Hang on. I got it all the way over here. I need to use it over here. Let me show you. There's not any maker on this, but it surely does sparkle. So we've got like the center stone is round and it's surrounded by those smaller rhinestones, and then these rectangular rhinestones that go all the way around. Again, this one too on a denim jacket would be pretty. You could put it in your hair for a fancy dancy. Here's what the back of it looks like. There isn't any maker's mark on it at all, but it sure is a sparkly, sparkly brooch. So I'm going to start it at $14 for 30 seconds. There we go. It is really pretty. And there is the back of it. I want to say that I did put some sort of a measurement in here. 2 inches diameter. And it does have the safety rollover clasp on the back. Oops, right there. Yeah, it's a great price and it's a beautiful piece. This I think would be fantastic if you were doing a brooch tree. This would be a great star on the top of your tree, I think. Just a big, big, big star on the top of your tree. All right, that's going to be available, but it's going to be more money. Everything that didn't sell today, it won't be listed at the price that I'm listing it for here. So you might be able to get it for a better deal if you buy it today now than if you buy it later on, because it'll be a more expensive price. I'm going to show this other brooch here too. This one is incredible. This one's also from the 1950s. It is, but I mean, I added it to this sale just because I wanted to. So this is a starburst shaped brooch, but look at that one. So it's in a gold tone. Can you rerun the blue rhinestone? Yes, I can rerun that one. It's in a gold tone, and it's just so fun with that starburst. Now, we've got like smaller little rays and then bigger ones, and all of these really pretty, no, the last one didn't sell. All these really pretty colored stones, glass stones in the middle. They're like the white one. The white is just like a little faded, but I've not cleaned this. I've not cleaned this one. This one was just how we bought it. And there aren't any, I'm going to just double check before I say, there aren't any stones missing. And none of them glow. Yeah, none of them glow. All right. So this one's going to start at $18. So it's starting at $18 for 30 seconds. There's the back of it. And it's not marked. I did make sure I looked a couple times because I tend to always miss the markings. And I find them right during a live sale. I know. Isn't it so pretty? Thank you, Nikki. And again, on your denim, this one this one, you might pull your hair out. But if you put it on a hat, I think that's going to be a popular look this year. Thank you, Nikki. Is people wearing brooches on their beanies. I also think that berets are going to be popular this year. All right, I'll run I'll rerun, not what's happening's rerun, but rerun this bow. Let me find it down here. Nope. Where's it at? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. This one is $16 and it's running. Nice cut glass, like a Windex blue. We do have, again, this one has not been, this is, bow. This one has not been cleaned either. So some of the yellowing may come out if you're using your stuff to clean it. But there's the back of it. And it does have the safety clasp as well. All right, Nikki, that one is coming to you too. Did anybody want me to rerun? What's happening? This one? Let me know. Let me know if you want me to. Okay, Linda says yes. All right, let me find it. Nope, that's not it. Can I find it? Oh, there it is. Move to stage. Okay, this one is running. It's starting at $14. Again, I think this would be great as a the star of your Christmas tree brooch if you were doing it that way. If you're doing one. And there is the back. It's not marked. I think this one is also from the 1950s. Thank you, Linda. Sometimes I think if I move it back a little bit, you can see it a little bit better instead of me just shoving it in your face. This almost makes it look like I got a little magic wand. Ding, bring. I wish I had a magic wand. I would fix a lot of things. Okay. Now, does anybody want some poison? Anybody? Now, I cannot say, no, you've already paid for it, Linda. You have already paid for it. So all I have to do is ship it to you. And if you buy anything else, you'll get discounted shipping. And I will make sure that you are only paying what I am charged in shipping. So you'll get a refund. Well, you've already registered. If you've made a Vamp account and you've put your contact information in and you registered a card, it will, you wouldn't have been able to bid if you didn't do that. So you already have a card on file and you've already paid. It's just that easy. It makes it great. It makes it great. I'll make a list and call Andrew Johnson for poison. Okay, do that. I'm going to go and I'm going to say that I don't think that this is an actual, like this had this in it. I think that somebody had added this label to this bottle. So I don't think that this was an actual apothecary poison bottle is what I'm trying to say. So, but it does have this great label on it. And it is this nice corked cobalt blue bottle. It says it's from Max Pharmacy in Ithaca, New York. This is camphorated oil. What is camphorated oil, Ronnie? Did I ask you that before? Anyway, I'm going to start it at $15 for 20 seconds. It's a great bottle that you can put in your bathroom so people can be like, she got poison on her shelf. It is 5.5 inches tall. And the bottle itself is in great shape. It doesn't smell like poison. No. Ronnie, I took what I needed to take to graduate. And then when I went to college, I also, in anything science and math, there was just like, what's the easiest science class? I think I took life science, Ronnie. And then I was like, yeah, did I meet my requirement in science? Done. Then it was all like educational type science. So it wasn't like, it wasn't hard stuff. No, I could not do anything in the medical field because I cannot remember medical things. All right, this has a bid on it. I almost kept this because I like clocks. But when I went home, I'm like, you already have one of those, Misty, so I'm not keeping it. I'm selling this one. So this is a glass clock. See, you can see, oh, there you go. Can you see the numbers on my clock face? It's clock. And it's got marbles in it. Now, these green marbles I actually got from Nan. She was selling these green marbles. I'm like, I'm going to get those green marbles because I know I can add them to something. So you're going to get, I didn't even use all of them. I still have some green marbles left. I don't think that these glow. No, they don't glow. But when I was at Lamar's Honey Hole in Tennessee, I'll find that marble. I bought several bags of these. So these are the crackle glass marbles in amber. Next on stage, amber. So I just I tried to mix them up a little bit, but I literally lost my marble. It literally rolled across the floor. The lid is rusty and it's not supposed to have that hole in it. That is there because it's rusty, but it is the original lid. I honestly don't know what was original in it. It was probably jelly or mustard or something like that. So you're going to get everything. So I'm going to start it at $20 for 30 seconds. And if you have red marbles at Christmas time, you can take the amber marbles out and put them away with your fall things. And then you put your red marbles in there and you're good to go for Christmas. I think the green marbles look really nice in it. You could definitely use the green marbles in it year round. And then you could maybe even add some different colors for different holidays. Would be nice. All right, Nikki, you are in at 20. Nikki Nas. Woo! Oh, I can put my brooch stick away. So the way that the shipping works, when I enter in these items, when I create these listings, I put in the weight and the measurement. And it's usually always right on the dot because I feel like I'm a professional shipper. But and I ship everything calculated. So it depends on, and you're in Indiana, so the shipping isn't going to be that bad. Depending on where I'm shipping it to, it's calculated. So just like if someone's listing something on eBay, they put in the dimensions, and they, depending on where it's shipping from where they're at to you're at, that's what it makes a difference. But if you pay $2 over in shipping, Vamp sellers will give you a refund. So if there's any shipping overage, you get a refund. If I undercharge shipping, or if a seller undercharged shipping, that's good for you. It's not great for the seller because they're going to be, your shipping is already paid. And it depends on, that's why it's very important for sellers to make sure that they're weighing items and getting a rough estimate on what their box size will be. Because it does take about 4 days for your shipping refund to show up into your account. But we feel like it's in good ethics to not overcharge you in shipping. We want you, even if you got a $2 refund, we'd like to have you come back and spend that $2 over here on Vamp. I'm almost done. I think I got one more thing. Not unless I got a couple more things. So these are really cool. You're going to get all 4 of these. These are Goldinga. Not Goldfinger, Goldinga. They are little miniature. How does it work? Do you put your measurements? Yeah, when I'm creating my listings, I will put in the measurements of the box. So if I sell, these 2 vases are going to go in a 10 by 10 by 6 or 10 by 10 by 8 box. And they would weigh approximately 1 pound and 12 ounces. But I just know that this is going to weigh about 8 ounces, and it's going to go in a 6 by 6 by 4 box. These are going to go, 8 by 6 by 4 box. Is that what I said? I know what things are going to be because I'm used to shipping, so I already know what size of box. I keep very much the similar amount of box sizes. So when I'm making my listing, I already know what it's going to be. But you as a buyer, just rest assured knowing that if you are overcharged in shipping, the Vamp seller is required to send you a refund. So I love shipping. It's my favorite thing to do. Yeah, you get very good. When you've shipped a lot of things, you're like, I know what size of box that's going to be. And we're the weird people at Christmas time when you see someone opening a gift and you're like, that's a good box. I want that box. It's a good box. So we're like, I take your box. Thank you. Give me all your boxes. Anyway, I love shipping. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world to do. Not in the whole wide world. It is. Shipping probably is, other than like hanging out with you guys, this is my favorite thing to do. But shipping is probably the second. Buying the stuff is down on the list. It's down on the list. The shopping, I'm like so over it. I'm so over it. I'm so over spending money. All right. This is a really cool lot. So you're going to get these 4 Goldinga little miniature silver teapot. They are stamped Goldinger. Oh my gosh, it's not going to show up. I think they're all but one has the sticker on the bottom. They are weighted. So, and they do have the little slit here. So they're used to hold your note cards or place settings. This is really big. But you could also use them to hold photographs. So, and this photo she doesn't fit real good in here because she's she's a cabinet card. So I just kind of stuck her in there real quick for the picture, but she isn't going to fit in these. But you get 4 of them. So if you're having a tea party for 4 people, you can tell them where they must sit, but only 4 people. But you're also going to get this cabinet card, and I loved her. And it's really, really different because look, she has her hair down. Look at her hair. That was a big no-no. Yeah, only 4 people can sit at my table. Everybody else has to leave. Yeah, isn't she fantastic? Look at the desk. I mean, she is like giving somebody the eye. So this photographer, I don't know what she was putting him under her spell for sure. I wish you could get her face better. No, where's the hole at? Right there. Camera hole. But you can see she's got her lamp and like this is her hair. It's incredible. On the back it says instantaneous art portraits, new studios, 3136 Cottage Grove Avenue, Chicago. And then it looks like it says Henschel with some fancy Victorian writing on the back. I know, that's what I'm saying. Her hair is down. I want to know what was going on between her and that photographer because her hair should not be down. And she is like, she's seducing him. Anyway, you're going to get the whole set. $16, it's running. You're going to get the 4 Goldinger teapot place card holders, and you're going to get our girl seductress. I think that it's amazing. These are the kinds of pictures that I love to find, are the different ones. I do have a couple that are 2 men posing together. Those are the ones I'm always looking for. Like they're not that kind of pictures. Those are the ones that I love. All right, Brooke, those are coming to you too, and you've already unlocked discounted shipping. So that's going to be great. All right, I have one more thing over here, and I don't see it in the... Yeah, they weren't allowed to smile, but she was smiling with her eyes. Where is it at? I may just have to add it. Well, I don't see it. So we're just going to add it. It is this box with this Victorian lady. So a collar box. The silk is still there on the top, but it's missing on the bottom. No, actually it's not missing. It's just pretty tattered. It's pretty tattered, but there was a dryer sheet in here. So that's keeping it from being musty. This Dad fixed it for me. So the celluloid on the front, you can see like right underneath her neck, there's a little line there too. And so he tucked some glue underneath there because it was starting to come up. So it's fragile. You can see the daylilies around it. We've got the hinges over here. And then we've got little acorns up there. So I'm going to, here's the back of it. Does it say something on the back? Oh, it says something on the back. Oh, somebody wrote something. Ah! They wrote it, but we can't see. Okay. Given to me by Christmas of 1910 by Dad. Oh, what does that say? Gosh darn it. I probably look ridiculous. By, man. 1910. Given to her by her dad in 1910. So it's got a little bit of provenance on it. I'm going to start it at 20. Medium. All right. The reason people didn't smile was because they would have to hold their smile. Yeah, I know. Well, that, and even like when photography was invented, it wasn't like Oh, we're done. It was a whole process. So they're like waiting around forever. All right. I'm going to start this at $20 for 30 seconds. Thank you, Susan. You can see it has wear. But yeah, someone wrote an ink pen. And it says something else at the bottom. But man, something fever. It says something fever. Got the fever with something with typhoid fever. This is for, you can put all your beaver fever merch in here. Thank you, Susan. Boogie fever. Boogie fever. Boogie down. Thank you, Susan. It's really, really pretty. She reminds me of Somewhere in Time. Boogie. I haven't thought about Justin Bieber in a long time. Good grief. Emma was in love with Justin Bieber. Well, I have a lot of things that didn't sell, which is fine. But if there's anything, if you were like, well, I want to see what all she's bringing, and you're like, okay, well, and maybe I want to buy that now. I can run it again. I do have things pulled over here for, I got a lot of things pulled for Monday's sale. And that's going to be my last sale. I'm not having any other sales, but Monday, the Kitsch Fix at 3. That's it. Not having any more for the week because I'm going out of town. But I'm trying to decide if I want to just try to sell a lot of things Monday or if I want to spread it out. But I'll show you some of the things. Like, look, and all of these things are in my catalog for Monday night. Like this big wiener. And you get the salt out of his eyeballs, which is so odd. But he's a long wiener. I also have small wieners. If you don't like long wiener and you like a small one, look at these. They're so cute. Look at their schnozzes. So those. I also have an itty bitty little Viking swung. I love this. Isn't this gorgeous? I really, really like that piece. I have some Bystol. I've got some Belgium jars. I love, this is black milk glass. It's not ceramic. It's glass. You get beavers and wieners here. This is made in the USA. It's a Halloween coffee mug. It's black milk glass. I almost kept this one, but I am given strict instructions that I am not allowed to buy any more drinking vessels because I like cups. This piece of Viking, and I have this cute little anthropomorphic pumpkin, but these are great to put your actual pumpkins in. Like, pretend this is a real pumpkin. See? I also have this one. I've been saving these. Been saving them just for this. Look. You put your pumpkin in these. Isn't he a happy pumpkin? He's a happy pumpkin. I'm an addict too. I am. And also, look at this big owl. Do you guys want to see a big? I also got Hooters, Jerry. Hooters. A big Hooter. He's made in Japan. He goes so sad. He's so sad. And hang on, I'm just going to show you everything. This is in its original box. Unfortunately, the lamp doesn't work, or the light. I mean, you could replace it, but there's like that, the battery thing is missing. See, the little ghost is holding on to the well. Look at this witch. It's so 1990s, right? Look at the shade with the spooky tree. Boo! You could definitely get a different... he's sad because Brenda has the beaver. Maybe. Might be. But the box itself is fantastic. Look at the box. These are in my scheduled show for Monday. So you can put in a pre-bid on any of these items. And you can also use the max bid. So if you're like, I can't come to your sale, Misty, at 3 o'clock because I don't get off work till 5 or whatever, you can use the max bid option, and that works the same way as like if you're bidding on an eBay auction. Nobody knows what your max bid is but you. And if say you want something and it's listed at $12 and you're like, well, my max bid, I'm not going to pay over $20 for it. So you use your max bid and you put in $20. And if someone outbids you during the live or before the live, the programming will automatically bid for you, and it'll go up in a $1 increment. So you won't spend over what your max bid is. And so I do that a lot on if I know that I can't beat at a sale. You can use the max bid button, and you don't even have to be there, and you can still support the seller and get some things that you like. No moth tin. That makes a good drum. Joseph Aquarius Wizard. I'm just going to show you it all. These are vintage Crate and Barrel. And there's 6 of them. I love these. Crate and Barrel. Those are good. Oh, I got to show you something else too. Because, okay. So this is in the Buy It Now, new old stock, his and hers towel set with washcloths in the middle. This great color. It had the plastic over it, but it was so gross. I got another one. I got to show it to you in a minute. But this is in the catalog, as well as the Casper game that is complete with this great game board. This game is from 1959. And this is probably the most expensive thing that I have in my catalog on Monday is this gorgeous casserole right here. Now, it's not Pyrex. It is, what is that? I thought it was Metlocks, but I don't know if that's what that says. Well, it's this. I got it in the catalog. Wouldn't this be great for like a Halloween dip? Love that. So those are all the things that I have in my in my Monday sale. But let me show you. We're going to go for a walk because I got some stuff and I want to show it to you. First of all, I'll just put you up here. Look at this piece of rainbow glass. The Casper game is for Monday. Yeah. Rainbow glass. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, here's another. I like to buy wieners, apparently. Look at how cute he is. He's so cute. Wait, oh, my shirt. It's a ghost. It's a quilt. I got this shirt at a festival in Pendleton. Yeah, isn't that cute? I like that it's finally getting cool enough that I can wear it. Oh, the other thing I was going to show you is over here. It's another towel set. I'm trying to get my windows set up for the Halloween season. We'll see if I can get it done before Halloween's over. Look at these guys. They got to go in the windows. Quinn would like this. Brooke, you think Quinn would want to carry this around? Well, here, Isla can have one too. Because I got both of them. They got cobwebs in them though, but those are going to go in the window. And I also have, I wish he worked, but he doesn't. I used to talk, but I don't anymore. Ugh. I wish he did. Mark has tried to get him to work. I feel like I just need to try again. Wouldn't that be great? I know. I can't believe you have. I know. Look, somebody tagged Jason. This was Jason's booth area, but I have it full of little people. And look at what else I got. Future grandchild.
I'm Sully.
And
What was that?
his little thing lights
Now,
up.
try to scare me.
Boo!
Way to go!
See, he's got his little nightlight thing. Who else loves Sully?
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Okay, Sully. Put Sully over here. And I got this guy at those garage sales last weekend. The claw. Okay, yeah, that's Jason's booth over here. That's got all little people in it. That's not what I brought you over here. Brought you over here to show some things that I just got. Look at this. This is a vintage Halloween bear. It's going away. Oh no! What did they do that for? Oh, you here, Jason? Oh, Jason, look at your booth. This was Jason's area. It's now full of little people and Pixar. And apparently, I bought a hat at a garage sale, and people were saying that it's just like the hat that you lost. So I should send you a picture of it to see if you want me to send it to you. They're great, though. They're all for my future grandchildren. But I was showing my... No, the Kangol one I'm keeping. The other one's just a brown suede, that kind of hat. The Kangol one, I'm keeping that one. But look at this bear. Look at his little vintage Halloween cape. And his little ball, his little pumpkin ball. Okay, Jason, I also found a Halloween costume for you, but you might have to fight Mark over it. This is good. Wouldn't that be great? I don't think it is. I got it at an estate sale, and it was like in a box of other old hats. I love the Monsters Inc. Ride. I'm glad I got to go to. Oh my gosh. Like a mouth at the top of your forehead. Oh, look. This, and it's got the cape. Who else remembers? Do you remember how hot and sweaty we got? I did smell it, Ronnie. This is from, it's a medium 810. I bet you Ariana could fit in this, though. This is from 1977. 1977 with the cape. So I got this for Mark so he can hang it up next to his collection. That's awesome. I wish I had the mask. So now I'm looking for the mask. When I make the snap motion, it looks like you're... Mark's going to be happy about that. Okay. I got this cat. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. And I got this weird bottle. It's an oil and vinegar Crete. Isn't that weird? But I like the shape of it. Well, look, you can see Jason's cabinet upside down in that ball. And I got this puzzle. Now, Jerry, are you here? Are you here, Jerry? I got your girls, Jerry. Girl, Jerry. It's a puzzle. It's a Little Kittles frame tray puzzle. It's by Whitman. But what I want to know is why is there no Little Kittle there? Why did they put Little Kittles everywhere else but there? That makes no sense. This is from, well, it's Mattel. Little Kittles. I don't see a date on it. Wait. 1968. 1968. And then, you know, I just showed you, man. I just showed you that one towel set that I got. I got this one. Look at the box. Look at this box. Styled by Joyce Morris. Isn't that gorgeous? But look. Okay, look this. Look, we're still looking at the box. Styled by Joyce Morris. Guaranteed fast colors. Towels made by Canon. And it has H&H flower pan. It has a tag on it. But look. Now, not only do you get a his and hers towel, you also get a little vase with flowers. With a little ceramic. That's a ceramic little vase. And look, they put like little plastic flowers. Towels by Canon. Decorative gift ensemble. Created by Joyce Morris. I bet these towels are scratchy. Right? Could you imagine this? Somebody got this as a wedding gift. That's incredible. Is that all I got today? Oh, I got this, but I have to set up my black Christmas tree. It's still in the box over there. Now, I'm looking for these. So if anybody has any of these, let me know. But I'm looking for these plastic masks because that's what I want to put all over that tree. I'm going to leave it up year round. Here at the shop, not in my house. So I got a gypsy thiefsin. Gypsy. How does that go? Gypsy thieves and gypsy tramps and thieves. So I'm going to put her on my black pre-lit Christmas tree if I ever get it up. I paid $1 for this one. I'm a little lamb. But look at this. It still has, for safe trick-or-treaters, reflected. It lights up at night. Look at this. The sticker is still, the thing is still on it. And this was 29 cents back in the day. So these are going to glow. I'm going to glow under a black light. Yes, I am. Bye-bye. But it's not in the best condition. But I wanted to put these all over that tree. But I only have 2. So I need to get more. Do I want to show you anything else? Is there anything else that you guys want to see? What's this? These are some things that I got. I don't think I've showed these. Well, I showed this when we were shopping at Star City and nobody wanted to buy it. So I bought it and I'm going to probably take it to the antique mall. But you could put, it's a 1970 Scioto, Willie. Scioto. It's a Scioto mold. Rrr. This would be great for you to put your glass candies on. Is this goat? This ghost, not a goat. Scioto. It's Scioto. And then, not that. I got this. I just thought it was great. I still have the price tag. I paid $5 for it, so I'm just going to show it to you anyway. Catherine Rice painted this, and it's a Holland mold, but it's got this great shape to it. But I love that. It's black and purple. So this will be great for a little Halloween charcuterie action for two. But $5 is what I paid for that. I liked it. And it is signed by the artist, whoever painted it. But she did a really good job. Really. This is Holland mold. Oh. 2 more things. No, 3 more things. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're going to really like. So look at these cards. These are Kitty's favorites. I paid $6 for well, we've got the box, but I've got the cards inside. Please get well. These are made in the USA. These have to be from the 50s. I don't think there's a date on them. Please get well. Hurry, get well soon. A heap big birthday wish. Clown. Oh, she's cute. Get well soon. And then the envelopes. No, my shop's not open. It's just open to me and to for my toys. I'm working on making this area up here. I got to get this cleaned out because I'm gonna sell some of these pieces of furniture on Facebook Marketplace. I'm looking for some mid-century couches to put in here, so we can have a hangout space. So when we do the vintage day outs, we can have this hangout space where I've got like several couches, and we can prop this door open if we want to. So that's what I'm looking forward to. That this is the most adorable thing. I did pay up for him, but I could not resist him. His tag is still on him, but look at this. It's a green devil. Look at his face. Isn't he fantastic? What's he doing? And he's in such good condition. These came in a set of 3. I only have the 1. He is marked Japan. You have it? He's so cute. I might bring him on Monday. Not unless somebody wants me to run it now. But if you want me to run it now, I am starting it at $40. The condition of him is incredible. He doesn't have a spot of paint missing on him at all. Yeah, he's fantastic. So I got him. I may keep him for at least this year. I don't quite know. But this is the thing that I'm most excited about. Now, I have never seen any of this in the wild. So I'll show you. Let me just show you. Okay. Let me take this off. What time is it? Oh, it's 5:07. I'm going to leave here in a minute because I have to go home. I have a pork loin in the crock pot. So let me just show you going out. And do you see, well, first of all, see this, I can't even see this big building right here. Right next to it is the Christmas store. And then that was like the gallery house. You could rent that for weddings and stuff. And right here where the Mexican restaurant that closed used to be, there was a hotel. And it was hang on, Brooke, you're going to die. It was the Greystone Hotel. and it used to stand right there. Right, Susan? Look at that. Fireproof. That was a lie. 100 rooms, shower, bath, excellent parking. And then on this side, air conditioned, coffee shop, private dining room, and ballroom, Bedford, Indiana. So, yeah, it was a fire. It burnt down. Oops. So this is soap from the Greystone Hotel. Now, I am going to be going to the museum when I get back from Tennessee, and I want to do some research. I bet they're closed. I'm going to walk down here. I got my door open. On Can you hear me? Okay, I'm back. All right. Well, listen, you hear the church bells? Catholic church is right. Well, you can see the steeple right there. Bing bong. My windows need Halloween, and I got to work on that this weekend. Mark and I are going to deck the halls of Halloween this weekend. But yeah, ooh, geez. This is the area I'm going to be selling that piece of furniture on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to be selling, Jason, I'm probably going to be selling your thing on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to keep that dresser, and I do believe that this cabinet here I'm going to put on Marketplace, and some of this stuff over here. So I'm wanting to make this area a hangout area. I've got big plans for this brick wall of things that I want to hang on it. And then obviously, you know, I've got my, this is going to be like where we can have our snacks. And then I've got my sale areas here. This is going to be where some of our collections are going to go. So I'm going to be moving this chair and stuff in that. These are all things that are going to be coming up soon. There's my big bear. I love him. Oh, I found one of these. Someone was looking for one of these. I found one. Did find one. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to be going soon. I don't see any. No, there's. Oh, Michelle, were you looking for that? Oh, geez. Do you want me to run it? Got to see how much I paid for it. The glass on the bottom just slip up. So like it's like it needs a little bit of glue, but if you're not gonna, I don't know why you would need that. You'd push up on that. All right, I'm gonna run this glass beveled casket thing. All right, Michelle. Starting at $16, and it's well, nobody bid on it yet. It's running. I don't think I can. Nobody bid on it. No, Ronnie. Michelle, Ronnie's is doing a nice thing for you. That's so sweet. Ronnie, that is so sweet. Oh my gosh, you guys. Michelle, Ronnie just bought this for you. This is what we do here on Vamp. Honestly, this is the kind of community that we have. People are always doing kind things for one another. That was very, very kind, Ronnie. Ronnie doesn't know Michelle. He doesn't know her. But, you know, that's what community does for one another. That is so, so sweet. Michelle, please, because your name isn't like, I'm not going to be able to find your address very easily. So make sure that you send me a DM. I think I know, but yeah. But still go ahead and send me a DM. Otherwise I'll forget. And that's so sweet. I think it's Michelle. I think I do have your information, but it's just going to be easier for me to. Can we get back to what this vintage day is? What is this vintage day? Victorian? I'm getting ready to leave. We were just having a little bit of a hangout because I was in a chatty mood. I'm going to be going live on... See, Mark's calling me now because the pork loin's ready. What do I do with the pork loin, Misty? What do I do with the pork loin? Hang on. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, did you have any other ideas for like sides?
For the pork loin?
Yeah.
There are some cauliflower, broccoli things that are in their freezer.
Okay.
Or if there's frozen potatoes. I'm getting ready to come home.
Well, I mean, there's also these packets of mashed potatoes too.
That would be fine.
But I just didn't know.
Nope.
Do you want the broccoli things?
No, I'd rather have mashed potatoes, I think.
Okay, I'll fix those.
Okay, I'll be home soon.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Everyone wants taters. The Vintage Day Out. Okay. So Vintage Day Out is going to be on November the 15th and 16th. And we are, now here's the thing I wanted to talk to you guys about if you're coming to that. So it turns out that the weekend that we're doing the Vintage Day Out is that is the weekend of, they call it the Country Neighbors Tour. So I had originally thought that maybe we would go down to Salem to go to Huckster's Hall. So we could still do that. Or on Saturday, we could do the only thing is it's a lot of driving. So it's throughout the whole county, and it's a bunch of businesses that open up, and they only open up 4 days a year. And they do a lot of, and this will be like the fall one. So they'll have like a lot of crafts that they've made, or the vintage and antiques and that sort of thing too. So we could caravan, like people could try to ride together as much as possible, but we could caravan to go to all of those, or we just go to Huckster's Hall, Salem, and do that stuff. And then we come back here on Sunday and do the other stuff. So we'll talk about that more another time. But I did just get an email from the hotel, so I'm going to read that when I'm done, and to see if I can offer discounted rates. Yeah, if you just click on here, I'll just say something. Hi. If you just click on my icon, you should see a thing for me to send you a DM, or you could just send me an email. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun no matter what we do. No, it was not a code. Do you forget that we live with my dad, or my dad lives with us? And like, here is my dad's room, and here is our room. This was Emma's room. This is our room. Jaden's room is just here. So Jaden, Dad, us. But now this is the guest room. There's nobody in that room. But Dad and us. So why do you think we like to go away for weekends? People are like, well, you guys go away a lot. Yeah, we like to go away. No, he doesn't want to. I've offered. Well, honestly, the guest room is smaller anyway. It's smaller. Okay, well, I'm going to go, and you never know. I may pop in. If I can't sleep, maybe I'll pop in. Laura Fatbirds, she might go live at 10, so maybe we can just hang out later on, you know? You know me. Listen, I'm an open book. I'm an open book. I always have been my whole life. I will tell a stranger my whole life story. Okay, I'm going to go so I can help Mark with mashed potatoes. I figured he was going to say, what do you want me to do with the pork loin? Just leave it. I'll be home in a minute. All right, thanks, guys, for being here. And again, I don't know that the Victorian stuff is for me because it just wasn't that great of a sale. I mean, I'm very appreciative. Everything else will be available in the Buy It Now. So if you're watching this later on, you can if you'd like to. But that's all for now. And I will see you again maybe tonight, maybe over the weekend, but definitely Monday morning at 9 a.m. for Mornings with Misty, where I'm going to pull out a bin that I don't even know what's in there. It's been in this bin for probably 5 years, and we're going to go through it. I'm going to get some pictures taken and list the things that are on there, or sell some of the things if people are interested in those things. I've got handbags. I've got all kinds of stuff. And then 3 p.m. Eastern is the last Kitsch Fix for me for a week because I'm not having any more sales because I'm going away. So the catalog is loaded. So check that out. And I will see you guys later. You will, Carla Ann. Go to the light. The light is having a live sale and having a chat. All right. Bye, guys. Bye. We're going to rate Delane now.